Virgo. This is going to be your reading for the end of May. It is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus of Virgo, or anywhere really that Virgo falls in your chart. It is a general reading, however, so it will not resonate with all of you. If it does not resonate, watch readings for any other placement in your natal chart. You could find messages that you need there instead or as well. Virgo, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below. If you are new, welcome to Soma, Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma, Chandra, Virgo. Virgo, I got deep into your energy. They wouldn't be forthcoming with me about what kind of spread that you needed. Are you versus them or just you? And then finally one of your guides piped up and said, start with them. And move through the reading. They asked me to pull out a couple oracle decks for you as well. I may do an extended reading because your overall energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Moon. And you're having a hard time with manifestation. You're having a hard time surrendering and seeing something from a different point of view. Either that or you have Pisces in your chart and you're dealing with Pisces and that's getting to you. And I was like, oh gosh. So I do think you guys are going to have kind of an emotional week. What came out of the wisdom of the Tao deck for you is water and ponder what you want. Something difficult, perhaps even perilous, is ahead of you. Circumvent this obstacle if possible. If not, confront it with confidence and determination. You guys are usually very confident and very determined. What you see is what you get with Virgo. So they want you to circumvent it if you can, because it's going to be kind of emotional. They call it sinkhole here. So it's kind of a sinkhole. Like if you step in it, it's going to be emotional. I think you're already in the emotional sinkhole. Not in a bad way. I think you're very emotional right now. So they're saying if you can bypass this, bypass it. If not, just confront it. Be confident, be determined, regardless of the outcome. You will grow from the experience. Be cautious of the energy from the north. Okay, so emotional. And it's going to be a challenge for you. It will be confusing for you. I feel like you're going to kind of go into something this week a bit blind. So just try to push through that. Ponder what you want came out as well. Don't view rejection or uncertainty as all negative. Timing just might be out of alignment with your intention. Use this time to gain a better understanding of a situation and contemplate what you truly want. This may be a chance for an optimal turn of events. So as confused as you might feel this week or the end of May, and as emotional as you might feel between now and the full moon in Sag is coming, and an eclipse, I think, on the 26th. As uncertain as it is, it's not all negative. Sometimes when the moon comes out and there's uncertainty and things are unseen, it's because they're not meant to be seen. They're meant to give you a time to listen to your body, listen to your emotions. This confusing time may actually turn into something good for you. And right now, inaction is the best action. There is not a lot of action. You're ending on the Four of Swords. I think some of you are being, I see coexist in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I think that you and someone in your environment, maybe more than one person, are having a hard time coming into alignment. They just said to me, observe, just observe. To inspire and support you from the Crystal Inspiration deck, Turquoise, prioritize your health. Shungite, detox your life. Black Tourmaline, protect your energy. I also notice at the bottom of the deck, set strong boundaries. I kind of get the feeling that some of you have a person around you that needs to be reminded to detox their life and prioritize their health, because it might be a bad influence on you to some degree, but you are being reminded to detox this week. Make your health, mental and physical health, a #1 priority. You need to protect your energy at this time. Don't let anything drain you or throw you off course from a healthy life. You guys are usually very determined people, very hardworking. I often find that most of the Virgos I meet are in very good health. They take very good care of themselves. They're usually very physically active too. And I've never met a Virgo that wasn't like really hardworking. You just may have someone around you that's pulling you off a path of health and healthy living. So set strong boundaries and protect your energy. Yeah, I keep hearing them say, it's not them, it's someone around them. They need to kind of get it together. This person needs to get it together, and they're not taking as good care of themselves. It might be like not a good influence on you in some way. Okay. If you have a question that needs answering right now, the answer is forgiveness. I also have abundance that came out as well, and it's up to you. So, abundance should be a priority, or someone may care very much about abundance. If the situation that you're thinking about is going to improve, forgiveness might need to take place. You may or may not want to do that or be able to. That this is just their advice. And they're also saying it's up to you. She's pointing right at you. You choose. It's up to you. Your angels and guides are confident in the choices that you make. They want you to be confident in your choice. It's up to you. In relationships, frozen, silence, stillness, no words, loyalty, dedication, trust, reliability, unconditional, innocent, support, whole heart, but deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns. I have memories at the bottom of the deck. Bittersweet, dwelling, reminiscing. I think that there is someone around you that you want to be loyal to, that you have sort of an unconditional, wholehearted love for, or that you want to feel that way about them. You're having a hard time discussing your feelings with this person. I keep hearing at a loss for words. Memories, you're haunted by memories of the past, maybe with that person or your own past in some other part of your life. I think that you have played out a lot of repeated patterns with this person or with yourself regarding this situation. You have learned many karmic lessons, and that's not a bad thing, Virgo. So if you're feeling deja vu, you're recalling the lessons that you've learned. You have an opportunity to stop repeating old patterns. But that's hard to do when you want to be loyal to someone and you have an unconditional love and you have bittersweet memories. Some of them sometimes you reminisce, sometimes you dwell. It's bittersweet. That's why I think you're having a hard time talking. Give yourself a minute. All Virgos always need a minute. I'm always telling clients, like, they have a relationship with a Virgo or a family member and they're like, why can't I get them to talk? I always say to them, that Virgo will talk. They will talk, but you have to let them go self-reflect. Give your Virgo children, partners, friends, family member a minute. You're clearly working through something. Tell people that you're feeling emotional, maybe even confused, because something difficult is here and you do need that minute to be the hermit, to ponder what you want. I support you in this. I support you. I feel like you need someone to support you in this way. So at the center of everything, the reason for the reading is the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You could have that in your chart. This could be someone around you. I mean for this to be your energy, Virgo, but I could be picking up on someone in the environment and you are observing them. I do feel like this is you, though. And your challenge is the Seven of Pentacles. So if you are the Queen of Cups in reverse, queens create an environment. You're having a hard time turning your cup of love up to anyone else but yourself at this time. Or this Queen of Cups is not able to be intuitively and emotionally in flow. You're having a hard time hearing your emotional intuition. You're having a hard time creating this environment for anyone else but yourself. Sometimes the Queen of Cups in reverse can be loving to a fault or has a hard time consistently creating that loving environment for other people. So you're feeling that way right now, or there's someone in your energy that's that way. Seven of Pentacles is your catalyst or challenge. This is the black swan from Swan Lake. Look how she's clawing at herself. She's been waiting for something. You've been waiting, thinking, waiting for a return on your investment. How much more should I invest in this? Yeah, and this person in this situation, what's driving you is strength in the upright and the Chariot in reverse. Heavy major arcana here for Leo and Cancer. You could have this in your chart. If you have these placements in your chart, they're activated right now, or they're maybe activated in someone else's chart. I see that you are trying to have strength of character. You're trying to be the HR department in your own life. You've been strong. You're holding back. You're trying to be a positive influence on yourself and everyone around you, taming pride, taming raw emotion, taming even desire and feelings of inadequacy at times. You're trying to be strong. The Chariot in reverse tells me You're having a hard time determining the direction that you're going. And you're not sure the GPS of your soul is leading you in the right direction. So you're having a hard time with forward motion. Not sure you're going to be victorious or successful. You could be dealing with a Cancer Leo cusp in particular. You have that in your chart maybe too. Deep within in recent past, we have another queen showing up here. I have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands. This could be you, could be someone else. Again, when court cards show up, they could be people in your life or aspects of you. So take it as it resonates. With the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, this could be two different people, or this could be different aspects of you or the same person. This Queen of Swords in reverse could be you having a hard time directly communicating, having a hard time leaving judgment at the door before you communicate directly and clearly. This could be a person that was kind of bitchy to you and got up on their high horse, or you ignored this person, or parts of you, I think a part of you feels somewhat closed off, but you're going to hold your head very high, act as if, but it's making you mad and it's making you emotional. For some of you, this is for a masculine. And it might also be for a cross watcher too, but I'm hearing it really strongly. Both the air sign and the water sign, it didn't work out with either of them, but you're still moping over the water sign. It's a Cancer. She's not feeling you. That was weird. That's like true for one person, but I feel like for some of you, you may have been dealing with a person that was passive aggressive with communication and acted like they were maybe better than you, or you had to hold your head high and ignore that person. Communication has been difficult, coming up with a good solution, listening to your emotions have been difficult. But here's your advice. The Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Don't forget that you have a lot to offer, Virgo. You really do. You focus on abundance. You have a lot to offer. The Nine of Pentacles is someone that's a very good catch. They've got their mind on their money on their mind. They're very independent. They're able to sustain themselves all by themselves financially. They know their own self-worth. So you focus on financial independence and abundance in your life. That did come out in the angels. Yeah, abundance. Stay focused on independence and abundance, taking care of yourself. You guys are very good at that. And Ten of Cups, some of you have a lot of emotional stability in your life. Some of you have really great families. You yourselves are emotionally stable. This is a transcendence for you. You're a good catch. You have a lot to offer. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. And move towards financial or emotionally stable situations that will make you feel supported in this way, and focus on being independent and earning your money, your abundance, all for yourself. You look like a good catch. I heard, don't forget you're a good catch. Whatever's happened with this other situations. Also, some of you are in a situation right now because it gives you a lot of financial stability, and it also makes your family happy, but it might not be making you happy. Yeah. And someone around you, you don't know what to say to them. You're just trying to be loyal. Your actions this week are the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Moon. So things are not as they seem with the Pisces and Cancerian Moon. Watch out for illusion, delusion. You will feel very emotional. Your intuition is heightened. You may experience many changing emotions. Something may not come through to fruition for you until right at the end of the month, the full moon. Just allow yourself to feel this moon energy. There's a lot of untapped hidden potential when the moon comes out, but things are not as they seem. The future remains to be seen. There could potentially be a new start in some way for you with the Ace of Wands in reverse, but it's an emerging idea that lacks direction, a false start, non-start at this time. That because there's a lot of confusion, probably about another person. You may be dreaming of having this new start in your life. You just might not be sure how to get there with the Chariot in reverse. But you cannot ignore the inner calling, Virgo, because you see yourself as Judgment and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment is Scorpio or Libra. You are at a real crossroads. You hear the inner calling. Judgment is this idea, and it will give you it's like you have this judgment call to make. You're at this crossroads about it. You do want a rebirth that will set you, that will lead to a freedom, and you can move through this portal. But I see you looking back at the past. You want to make sure you're making the right decision. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're breaking even in some way. You're making some slow, steady progress, maybe financially. Perhaps you're freeing yourself from a negative relationship cycle. You are feeling somewhat spiritually impoverished, perhaps, and confused, but it's all led you to a place where you can't ignore your own judgment and your own judgment call. You may want a rebirth of some kind with someone else. And that's left you in a place where you're not entirely getting what you need, but that's the challenge. It's like, how much more are you willing to wait and invest? Especially if it's draining you and it's making you kind of mad and angry with the Queen of Swords in reverse, if that's you. In your environment, I dropped out a few cards. I have the Sun, the Nine of Cups with the Five of Wands. I clarified the Nine of Cups and I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. I think that this is an extension of you. Like your actions towards the environment. This could be someone's actions towards you. This person sees themselves as the sun. You are feeling the moon. That's your action. You want clarity about a situation. The clarity is here for you. This person could be a Leo. They could see themselves as the sun. They think they're being very open. Also with the Sun and the Nine of Cups, this person might be somewhat indulgent, very live in the moment. They could be somewhat materialistic. They could just like to have that wish fulfillment, happy feeling all the time. But their action towards you is the Five of Wands. So someone might just be very happy, very indulgent, very live in the moment. And you and this person, there could be several people involved here with the Five of Wands. You're having a hard time seeing eye to eye. This isn't full on the Five of Swords, where there's anger and competition and jealousy and a win at all costs. It's more like there's a lot of diverse opinions and tension. I clarified the Nine of Cups and I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. This person might feel somewhat guilty from time to time. This person may have a hard time getting out of a situation that they don't want to be in. This person may be cheating themselves and kidding themselves in some way. There's an insecurity on someone's part or in between the two of you. And this leaves you feeling like the Magician in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. This is all hitting you pretty heavy because of all the major arcana cards coming out. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My goodness. So with the Magician in reverse and the Hangman in reverse, I do think that you guys are being a little cynical about something and you're having a hard time looking at something from a point of view that you need to see it in. There's something or someone that you need to see from a different point of view. I don't think you're in a place where you're going to be manipulative to get what you want. I think you feel frustrated that you can't manifest. And there's some kind of a stagnancy. Something is left completely on pause and not manifesting. And it might be because all of your talents in this situation aren't being utilized. And you might just not have a plan either. Believe that you can be the single catalyst for change in your life. You can. And also you may need to surrender and see something from a different point of view that you're struggling with. You might be struggling to see something from a different point of view with a person. Or there's just like this stagnancy feeling. You might be feeling kind of antsy and impulsive as well. Just follow the oracle advice and inaction is the best action and ponder what you want. I can see that that's difficult for you to do, but this card's on the table. If the card's on the table, you can get it into the upright and surrender and pause and really think about what you want and have the moment of enlightenment. It's just emotional for you. It's emotional. I think you've really invested in something for quite a bit and you're having a hard time making a judgment call about it so that you can have forward motion. I've been there. I get it. Your final outcome for the end of the month is the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And I have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, watching this clock tick. Some of you need rest. Some of you might have been sick or under the weather. The Four of Swords can mean you need to recover. You do seem kind of stressed out. This is the non-action though. So The non-action's difficult for you, but I do think you're going to do that. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, someone in the environment is not cooperating with you. You're having a hard time building and learning and growing in this situation. I think someone's not recognizing you and rewarding you for what you bring to the table, because honestly, it looks like you bring a lot to the table. Anyone would be pleased to have this abundance. And usually you guys can be really cooperative people. If there's something to be built and upon and learned, Virgo's usually rolling up their sleeves like, let me at it. I'll definitely cooperate and see what I can get out of this situation. But there's a struggle with that. Eight of Pentacles in reverse shows me maybe a lack of productivity. Some of you feel like you just need to work alone. And it's okay to tell people that in your life right now. Like, look, I have this judgment call to make. I'm really emotional right now. I cannot hold up my cup of love for anyone else right now. I'm stressed out about something here, and I need to work alone. Don't expect perfection out of yourself. You may struggle with some productivity this week. If you take the advice of the Oracle cards and definitely prioritize your health, protect your energy, and set strong boundaries, Virgo, that will help. I don't know if the forgiveness is going to be entirely possible, but they're saying it's up to you. Whatever you decide to do is up to you. The inaction might just be what you have to do. All right, Virgo, that's your reading for the end of May. I hope that this resonates with you. If it does resonate, I hope it helps. I think I am going to do an extended reading and kind of get to the bottom of what's going on here, because I do see that you're being awfully loyal to someone that you have unconditional love for, but you've played out some crazy patterns with that person, and now you don't know what to say, or maybe they don't know what to say. Let me take a little bit of a further look at this for you and see what we can see. If you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. But this is all you, babe. All right, Virgo, I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.